Let's see the next question. How many states of matter have been determined? So these are the option: 2, 5, 4 or 3. A very simple one and a very important one. Those who have given option B 5, they are right. There are 5 states of matter which have been determined. Although in some textbook there are 2 more states are there, but in this we have only 5 as a maximum, so we are going to choose option B, right? So in the theory classes we have seen that matter is basically anything which have mass and occupy space, and there are basically 5 states of matter. The first is solid, second one is the liquid, and the third one is gas. And we have seen the difference between solid, liquid and gas. I am not going to repeat in today's session. And the very important one is the fourth state of matter is plasma, and the fifth state of matter is Bose-Einstein condensate. Okay, and you should be very known to this plasma. It is basically the state when something is formed at very high temperature and atom lose their electron. Okay, so basically you have free electron and ions which are present in the substance. Okay, the common examples are the neon sign lamps and sun and stars, where this plasma is generally dominated. Okay, so here if plasma is at very high temperature, the opposite to which is the Bose-Einstein condensate, which formed at very low temperature. You can say it is near absolute zero, that is 0 Kelvin, and at this particular temperature atom move very slowly. Okay, and the example is ultra cold rubidium atom, which is made in laboratory. Okay, and since this Bose-Einstein condensate was experimentally predicted by Satyanarayana Nath Bose and Einstein in 1924 and experimentally created in 1995 by Eric Cornell and Carl Weinman. Okay, so BEC is the fifth state of matter. Okay, so solid, liquid, gas, plasma and Bose-Einstein condensate. Okay, let's see the next question. In which state of matter kinetic energy of molecule become more than the force of attraction between them, due to which they lie apart and become free in motion? So just now we have seen plasma is that state in which like the kinetic energy of molecule becomes so high that they lie apart and they lose the electron or the atom and they are becoming free. So plasma is that state. Okay, so the option B is the right answer. And we have seen the characteristic of solid, liquid and gas, and you can see the order of kinetic energy is like plasma, then gas, then Bose-Einstein condensate, liquid and solid. Okay, and the very important one is the density. So solid is highly dense, as you know, and the plasma is the least dense. And if you talk about the density of water, which is maximum at 4 degrees, that you should be very cautious. Okay, and osmium is heaviest and highest density metal. Okay, so these are the few pointers that we have covered in theory class. Let's see the next question. A sample of any following substance disappeared after some time when exposed to air, like camphor, naphthalene or dry ice. This phenomena is called what? So in this particular chapter, first you should be very thorough about the characteristic of matter. The next one, you should be very thorough about the different states. Okay, so when one state to another some substance are changing, there are some terminology that you should be very thorough. Okay, so here when a substance like camphor, naphthalene, dry ice, which are solid in nature and they are converted directly into the gaseous state, okay, this process is called sublimation. Okay, so option A, those who have given, they are right. This process is called sublimation. Okay, and we have seen in the theory class that change of matter or the change of state of matter is basically happening mainly due to temperature or pressure. So if you see the phase diagram, so when temperature is increasing, some states are changing. Like if you see solid is going to convert into liquid, that process is called melting or fusion. When liquid is converting into solid, it is called freezing. Similarly, when liquid is going to gas, it is vaporization. So gas to liquid, it is condensation. Okay. The next one is solid to gas is sublimation, whereas gas to solid is decomposition. Okay. So that thing we have already seen in our theory classes. So there are different state terminology. You should be very thorough. Okay. The process of change of liquid to gas. Okay. So liquid to gas, you can think like that. If you are boiling some water, what happens? Water vapor is formed. So this process is called vaporization. Okay. So vaporization, option A is the right answer. Let's see the next question. Which of the following changes occur on heating the camphor? Okay. So camphor is one of the solid substance. Okay. So it is going to be converted into gas, from solid to liquid, then liquid to gas, and liquid to gas, solid to liquid. So camphor is basically a solid, so you can eliminate option C. And this basically the camphor, it is that substance which is not turning into liquid, it directly convert into gas, okay, through the sublimation process. So option A is the right answer. Let's see the next question. In which of the following state of matter molecule have maximum attraction force? A very simple one. So like as you know, matter is made up of particles, and solid is that substance which have maximum attraction force, because of which they have fixed shape and volume. Okay. So option D is the right answer. Quickly, let's see the next question. In the water cycle, snow and ice get directly converted into vapors. This process is called what? So ice, it is directly converted into vapors. It means solid to gas, it is forming directly. So it is basically sublimation, not evaporation. Okay. So option B is the right answer.